So the flying scary monster, the reason you can't kill it is because it's your metamorphosed sister. That makes sense, I think. Maybe? Oh, nice music. I like how it's all somber and quiet now. Could you not have the dude fucking be sat there, like, alive-ish? Okay. So now that we've done that... Yeah, I was gonna say we picked up the bolt cutters, didn't we? Let's go back and save our sister. And I think that'll round out the game. If I can figure out how to fucking make it back there. It's been a hell of a playthrough, dude. I'm glad I finally returned to this game to complete it. It's fucking awesome, for sure. Minor gripes with the way the combat works, but other than that, fucking great game. I have really high hopes for the sequel, and infinitely higher expectations as well.
I told you I would get you out of here. Now, we need to escape to a safer time.
A time?
I mean, a place where we are safe.
I don't know if I should trust you. Besides, I have to find Mother. Those men took her.
I understand you
White
want to find
Castle.
her, but those men
You can
have
stay in the cell
her.
if you want.
We'll be back if we don't leave right now. We don't have anything to fight them with.
Yeah, seriously, I got like 10 nails, dude.
Help. Then we can rescue your mother.
Do you promise we'll be back for my mother?
I promise, but you must trust me.
Okay.
Is that what the sequel's about? Them coming back for their mom? Okay. We are going to star in so many pornos. We are going to have such an easy life. We are hot twins, but now we have an incredibly weird age gap difference. People aren't going to really believe we're twins if we're like two different sizes and we're different ages. Maybe I can say that my twin sister has dwarfism so we can get into some sort of like weird macabre category, you know? Holy shit, dude, she is horrifying.
What happened here? Everything is completely different. I don't recognize the main hall at all.
Even creepier when her mouth doesn't move.
Something strange is happening. I feel as if I don't belong here.
I may have killed a few paraplegic monsters in this hallway at one point or another. Don't worry about it.
I will explain in due time. What's important right now is us getting out of here. Do you?
I think I can trust you, miss.
You don't need to call me miss. Just call me Caroline.
Okay, Miss Caroline. I'm sorry. I mean, Caroline.
I have a loaded shotgun in my hands.
That's better. I know.
Don't tempt me, child.
I will explain everything.
Yes.
Have fun explaining that. I'll leave it up to you, dude. Alright, let's see. What are we making out with? We're making out with a free hammer, a free staple gun. It's pretty cool. A pretty ornate key. Maybe we can pawn that. We got a free scalpel. We can pass for a doctor and couple it with our stethoscope. We got 16 nails, 6 vials of morphine. We made out like a morphine bandit. We got tons of shotgun shells, tons of electric charges. We got a free chest light. I'd say we made out pretty good. Let's fucking go. There's no way it's been daybreak outside this entire time. I don't fucking believe you.
Anna, I'm aware that my actions were wrong. Once you find out the truth, I hope you can forgive me. Anna.
Nice, I think we did it, boys. And I only had to use a walkthrough, what, 2 times? 3 times? Not bad. Hell yeah. Some of those puzzles, I gotta admit, some of those puzzles are really, really fucking batshit wacky. Like, they're well made, but, like, some of them are kind of, like... I don't know how the hell you would be expected to interpret this in certain respects. As a survival horror game, I would rank it up there with, honestly, some of my favorite survival horrors of all time. I've played a lot of really bad ones, and I've played a lot of really good ones, and I'm happy to say that this is definitely on the better end of the spectrum. The music is definitely really good. The aesthetic design, the plot is actually very good. The way the narrative is written and the way the narrative is gone about is very organic, and it's very well presented, I think. And I think it gives you everything that you'd need to know to make certain insinuations and come up with your own conclusions and draw them. So artistically, I want to say that this game does the grimy thing really well. I just gotta say that the monster designs are a little bit on the lackluster side, although they're very cosmetically cool with all the wiring and all the, like, crazy, like, metal shit. I would say graphically, the game is pretty good, but I would expect a bit more of an upgrade from a sequel, so we'll just have to wait and see how good the sequel turns out. But I have very, very high hopes, as I was saying before, for the sequel to this game. This game was amazing, and I'm glad that I came and did it its due respects, and I put the time into it to be able to see it to its completion, because this was definitely a good fucking journey. The game is very, very dependent on your survival horror game history. This is absolutely a survival horror game made for survival horror enthusiasts. You have to know what resources to use, when to use them, and it seems like they give you a big surplus of resources toward the final boss fight, but there's a midpoint in the game there shortly before the final boss fight where I was running on practically empty. And if I had not conserved and avoided all the enemies that I had, we would have been sitting duck. We would have been, like, totally fucked. I'm talking shit creek, poo canoe, no scattle paddle. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this game was definitely incredible. I think for an indie horror game, this game was fan-fucking-tastic. It's absolutely not a AAA title, but it wears AA on its sleeve very, very good. And I don't mean batteries. This was a fantastic departure for a survival horror. This was great. Thanks to our friends, family, and our wonderful community for making Tormented Souls happen. Incredible game. Total time, 8 hours, 53 minutes, so approximately 9 hours. Defeated 69 enemies, boys. Can I get a fucking nice? Saves 19, not bad. Medical kits found, 5+, cool. Traveled distance, whatever. Damage received, quite a bit. Main books completed 1. Ending adoption, ranking 4+ marks. And we didn't die at all.
Next time on Urameshi, returning war veteran Alex Shepard returns to his ancestral hometown of Shepherd's Glen after years of suffering from horrifying nightmarish hallucinations. But the town isn't quite as he remembers, and an ominous mist now enshrouds the once prosperous town of Shepherd's Glen, and malformed abominations now roam its desolate streets. With more questions than answers, Alex returns home to find his father missing, and his now catatonic mother murmuring about the disappearance of his younger brother Joshua. After reuniting with his childhood friend Elle, who he finds pinning up posters of other residential children gone missing, Alex alleges that the town of Shepherd's Glen holds a disturbing secret and sets off into the fog-engulfed streets in search of answers, and will come to learn that blood isn't always thicker than water.
What the hell are you doing?
Can we save underground?
I'm sorry, Mom.
Our sacrifices were in vain.
Break down the barricade. I'll cover you, okay?
I didn't mean to hurt you, son.
Going down?
You've been gone too long.
Plagued by disturbingly haunting nightmarish visions,
I'll find him.
join Alex Shepard in a surreal fight for survival in Silent Hill: Homecoming.
Find me, and everything changes.